Hello students, welcome to General Science class. In last class we discussed about what do you mean by weather and what are the elements of weather. In this class today I am going to give some explanation about what do you mean by climate and how we will determine the temperature during the day, which is the minimum temperature or maximum temperature. As it clear from any weather report, if you observe, you can clearly observe the minimum and the maximum temperature which is recorded during the day. So how we will determine the temperature, how we know whether this is the maximum and the minimum temperature, how we will determine and how we will check. In chapter 4 already you have learned how we can determine, how we can examine the temperature by using thermometers. So here also some purpose means some special thermometers which are used to record the temperature during the day from time to time and from day to day. So how we can determine this is the minimum temperature and maximum temperature. So at what time we can observe this is the maximum temperature of the day and this is the minimum temperature of the day. So if you observe generally, the maximum temperature of the day occurs generally in the afternoon, same as the minimum temperature of the day occurs in the early morning. So what is the changes, means which causes these temperature changes in a weather. So all these changes in the weather are caused by the sun. So we know that sun is a huge sphere of hot gases at a high temperature. The distance of the sun from earth, means from us, is very huge. So that's why even the energy sent by the sun to earth is so huge, and also sun is the source of energy and the light, we already know that. So that sun is primary source of energy and also it causes changes in the weather. So energy is absorbed and reflected by the earth's surface, oceans and atmosphere. On all these plays an important role to determining the changes which occurs in any place, which we call the weather of a place or climate of a place. Suppose for example, if you live near the sea, you would have been realized that the weather is at your place is different if compared to other places which are near to deserts or in mountains. So here like this the sun causes the changes in the weather. So what about the time of sunrise and sunset? You know that the winter becomes dark early and you do not get much time to play. Say if you observe in summer, you will get the daytime more compared to winter season. So here what do you mean by climate? The average weather pattern taken over a long time, means 25 years, say 25 years is called the climate of the place. Okay, so the average weather pattern taken over a long time, say 25 years, over long time means here 25 years is called the climate of the place. If we find that the temperature at a place is high most of the time, that we say that the climate of the place is hot, means if the temperature is more high, we can say the climate is hot. If the temperature is very less, you can say the climate is very cold. So we have given, suppose how we will calculate the climatic conditions. You just take two places which are located in India, for example Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir, and Kerala, Thiruvananthapuram. We can calculate the temperatures, means the mean temperatures for a given month which are found during from January to December, and we can make average temperatures which are recorded during the month. Like that we can calculate that average temperature which we can observe those places like Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir and Thiruvananthapuram, which is located in Kerala. Then we can determine whether this place having hot and cold, or this is having hot, humid or cold or dry place. Like that we can determine the climatic conditions and weather conditions by recording these temperatures during the month, not only month, during the year from January to December. Okay, so this is how like we can determine the temperature and how the weather the changes which are causes by the sun and how we can determine the weather and how we can make the weather report and based on the climatic conditions, whether they are hot or humid, cold or dry or raining climate. So these conditions we can determine the weather report and we can record the weather report during the day to day, or during the month, during the year also. So in next class we will discuss about how the animals can adopt these climatic conditions. So we will discuss about in next class. I hope all of you understood. Thank you.